Hello everyone. This is a good news to all of you because CSR Net recently CSR tweeted that the NET examination CSR Net 2022, which was pending December 22 exam, will be held in this May June month. So they stated that by May June. So let's consider June. Okay. So and they are going to conduct this CSR Net. December 22 along with CSR Net June 23. Now many people have multiple opinions on that. My personal opinion I'm going to share in this video is that this is the only way to balance and set the schedule of CSR Net examination, because CSR Net always held earlier in the time frame of June and one in the December, but it was disturbed due to COVID, and from that time onwards, NET has been conducted sometimes in February, sometimes in March, sometimes in other time, which is not good because students don't get their proper timestamp for the preparation. So always they need to stick to the June and December session. Okay, so for that reason they need to snub at least one NET examination. That's what they're doing basically. So you can either consider this as they're snubbing December 22 exam, or you can consider that they're merging the two exam. But actually that does not make any difference. Many people may say this word that whether they're going to increase seats. The answer to that, ask this question yourself again and again and again, you'll get the answer. Because you're smart enough to crack the exam, you should be smart enough to know whether the seat limit should be increased or not. The answer is no. There is no requirement of thinking increase seat limits, because at any given point of time, the number of students should appear for the examination is constant. For example, if they conduct an exam this June stating the exam is of December 2022, then the number of students should apply, and if the exam is 23 June NET exam, the number of students should apply remains almost very similar, considering only one fact that will be different, that some students who will be more than 28 years of age as per June 23 examination, but that's not even the case because the date stamp is fixed, right? So if they conducted the exam in January or February, still someone should get 2-3 months extra date at age advantage, which that persons are not getting. Apart from that, it does not make any sense whether they're conducting it stating that it's a June 2023 exam or December 22 exam. Let's consider this as a June 23 exam and forget about December 22, because those who are preparing for the December batch will appear in this exam. However, and those who are preparing for the June 23 will also appear for this exam. Now you can say one thing is that will be an extra load of students coming in. Now naturally, if there is extra load, normally 65,000 to 80,000 students appear in life science sector for CSR Net. In that case, if you consider this idea that more people are together appearing in this examination, in that case, if it is more than 80,000, I believe they are going to increase the seat limits, because in that case obviously they are going to give more fellowship. It's not going to be that difficult that they are going to put the cutoff in 99 point something percentile. That's a different idea. That's a bad business, and I believe the CSN is not going to do that. As they're combining the exam, they should also combine the seats. Okay, so you can assure, we can kind of get an assurance from that from CSR, because providing the fact the CSR is providing fellowship to a huge chunk of population now compared to the earlier times, we can consider that it won't be a problem if the seat is higher. Now, one problem may arise during the exam, because if the seat limit is more, if more people are applying, so the exam should be conducted multiple times, even more than one day may be required if the number of seat increase, if the number of applicants increase more than 1 lakh. So that's one thing. But don't consider this as a something to set back, because obviously the seat will be increased if that's the case. So I believe that's the only best way to keep the timestamp alive, that is the June NET and December NET, and CSR has done that this time with this notification. If they conduct it properly in the June, they have not declared the dates yet. I believe they're going to declare it somewhere in the May month. So don't think about that they're going to declare this month or the next month. No, at least not May actually. I believe by March, they are going to March end or something, they're going to release the notification. So the dates will be declared by that time. And I consider this as a June NET and December NET normal settings. So that's one thing, that's a good news. And so continue your preparation. Don't fear that many people should apply, so you should not apply this time. Don't think like that. If many people are applying, the seat will be increased. So don't bother about that. Don't worry about that. Keep preparing, and all the very best for your preparation.